Hi, RC Apologist here. A question for a man by the name of Mike Winger who hosted his own show that was going on. So he hosted what was basically describing the Achilles heel, quote unquote, of Calvinism, which was in the question of whether or not if faith was actually a work that merits anything. So, concerning that, and by the way, I'm doing this video because the last one, I felt that I needed to just be a little more quick with this. Anyways, that being said, so he says that in his live stream, while also misrepresenting Calvinism a bit, but we will get to that in a bit, that faith, is not a work, and that we're actually in the wrong for if some of us say that it's a work. Faith is not a work according to Romans 3:28. And that we are justified without works. So therefore, that means it can't be a work. Well, that's the thing. Romans 3:28 says faith apart from the works of the law. So works of the law, works of the man-made deeds that we do. Now, if faith is not a work of the law, or not even our work to begin with, but is the work of God, that would say something. Well, if you go to John chapter 6, verse 29, Jesus says, "This is the work of God, that you believe." So, that sounds like faith, and says it's the work of God. What conclusion can one draw at that point? Anyways, along with that, I would just recommend as well for Mr. Winger to also take a look at the book known as The Sovereignty of God by A.W. Pink. I've personally been reading it and have gotten some good conclusions out of it, and has rather strengthened my Calvinistic view for quite some time. So, yes, please, if you can, try to read that and you'll understand where we're coming at when we say that faith is a work and it's not our work. And it does merit, even if it's God's work, because it merits for us. Because He grants us that faith. John chapter 6 also says that no one is able to come to Christ, oudais dunatai being the Greek, no one is able, no one has the ability to come to Him unless the Father who sent Him draws him, and He will raise him up on the last day. So how does He deal with John 6:29? Mike Winger, I challenge you to understand and interpret that verse for your audience in light of this question, due to the fact you said faith is not a work. That was what you said, and you won't find that in the Bible, according to you, when I went to the scripture and mentioned where we do see that. Now, it may not say the word faith exactly, but what do you call believing on Him? That's putting your faith, having faith. That's normally what it is. So, anyways, I will just leave it at that. So, till then, this has been RC Apologist. Take care.